Peace. This is the Big Face Trucker coming at you. This is a little update. I'm out here running. I'm down here in Dublin, Georgia. Down here. And messed around. Took an Uber freight load to mess with this recycled garbage and this paper mills game out here. See, I know better not to come to spots like this. It's always a problem. It's always a problem. Whether they got a line of trucks and you gotta walk 50 miles to the gate, or it's raining, it's full of mud, trucks getting stuck, you know, all that shit goes down in the paper mills. Alright? So if that's the stuff that you want to mess with, you mess with. You will see more companies coming in here, probably more than independents, really, because independents don't really want to mess with spots like this, you know. Contract that, you know, they got contract and dedicated that run these mills out here, and I messed around and got an Uber load, and this is how it went. All right, so I'm out in North Charleston, South Carolina, and I see a load that's gonna go straight through for $625, right? That's going my way, going home for the day, straight through, boom. Delivers at $2,200. That's what they told me, right? So I picked the load up, and things just started going bad. As soon as I got to the pickup, right? I walked in. The lady said, "Okay, you got to scale out." I didn't know how it goes, you know. So get in the truck. I get on the scale. The green red light thing wasn't working properly. All right, some truck probably hit it, or either they just too goddamn cheap to replace it and put the right shit up there. So I'm sitting on a scale, and then I knew this is when the game started, you know. So boom, the light kind of like flickered. So I'm thinking maybe that's the reason, maybe the time to get off the scale. So I get off the scale, drive around a bunch of trash. That's all, trash. And I should have known. I really don't put trash in my trailer. You know what I mean? I brought this trailer not to put trash in it. You know, trash is your trailer. So, and the guys that loaded, they don't give a damn. So, the trash forklift driver trashes your trailer while he's putting trash in your trailer. So I pull up, they load me up, and they got me out of there probably about 30-40 minutes. All right, so I got out of there, pulled around to the office. You got to walk back in to get your paperwork. I get there, the lady says, "No, you got to scale out." So I got to drive around the building again. Instead of her telling me the procedure when I get there, or even having it written on the window or something like that, I'm new there. You know what I'm saying? She's like, she could have just told me, you know, scale in. You know, I know how these recycle spots go. And I haven't been to one in a while. So I get back in the truck. Damn sure I went to the scale and somebody then fucked up the scale, and the scale is not working. So here I got this trash on my trailer picking up the load, and they can't scale me out. So I had to wait. So I waited an hour. They couldn't get the scale back up and running. Go back in the office. Alright, and the lady just gives me this slip without being scaled. Fine. Put me back on some time. I needed to be at the delivery at 2200. I had 5 hours to go. I was 241 miles away, I believe. 241 or 213 miles away. So I hit it. You know, I had to go through some traffic. It was rush hour at that time. And I made it to Dublin, Georgia, where the paper mill is. And I go in there with my paperwork, get on the scale, go in there with my paperwork, and the lady tells me this load should have been here at 3 p.m. And I was on time. I came at 9:30 to the load. It's supposed to be there at 2200. So here we go. Again. Called up Uber. And the lady explained to me, she said Uber Freight knew this load was supposed to be delivered at this time. I don't know why they be telling the drivers that it's a certain time, and then the driver gets here and he stays here a day or two. And I was like, for real? She said, yep. I said, there's no work in or nothing like that? She said, no. So here I am, sitting down at a paper mill, waiting to get this trash out of my trailer. And I knew, you know what I'm saying? You know some things is just, don't do it. Because I know how I run, you know what I'm saying? I know how these places get down. And I always told myself, once you get your own truck and trailer, and you're on your own, and you ain't got nobody telling you what to do not go to paper mills. Forget about it. You're not going to make no money. You're not going to be satisfied unless the load is paying $3, $4. All right? This load is like $2.39, something like that. I don't know. It's no load to be talking about. So here I am, day later, going back and forth with Uber. Every 2 hours I would call them. All right? And I ain't got nothing but time. And I got time to harass people, you know. So until I touch the right person, maybe I'll get a phone call back. But I did put some stipulations there. I talked to my broker friend. My broker friend said, hey, send them an email, tell them that you're gonna you found a freight forwarding place where you can drop the load off, all right, and they're gonna charge 4 cents a pound. It says then somebody's gonna call you back. I said, all right, I'll think about it, man. I don't know. You know. So I sent the email. Everything is documented, everything. They gave me a new appointment time, 12 o'clock tonight. All right. So I've been here probably a good 34 hours. All right. Well, I've been on this load for 34 hours, put it that way. I've been here a day and 24 and probably like 13, 14 hours. So that's what the big face is going through right now. And I know I have been staying away from the video scene. You know, sometimes I get some notifications of dudes coming out with videos about other dudes, what they're doing. And really, that really doesn't interest me no more. I don't really get down in the YouTube world that much. I figure I just drop my videos because, you know, my videos is my journey. And maybe, you know, somebody's going through the same things that I'm going through out here. You know, I'm running out here. I'm on my own. I'm loving it. It could be better financially. It could be better, but some things I got to work on to making it better. And, you know, I'll get it to that point. I'm not worried about it, and I'm not pressed for it. You know what I mean? So that's the deal. As far as videos coming out and everything, I don't know if I'm going to be making a whole lot of videos or anything like that. If I do, it'll be some nice things. If I get back into the YouTube, yeah, I get back into the YouTube. Every now and then, maybe once, twice a month, I might drop a video, you know, more and more, because I'm not spending a whole lot of time in my truck, all right? So if I spent a lot of time in my truck and I'm out here going to different places and witnessing some fuckery or whatever, then yeah, I'll make a video. But I've been, you know, just chilling. I don't really get down with these YouTubers out here, especially the ones that's, you know, some of them are giving some information over and over, the same shit over and over again. Some are reading from newspapers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, anything just to make a fucking video, you know. Some is just not making no sense, and it's like a waste of fucking time. Some are going back and forth with the damn bullying and who's better and who's doing this and making threats and shit. I mean, you know, come on. Is that entertainment? Is that a waste of time, waste of mind space, waste of thinking power? Yes, it is a waste of fucking time to watch this shit. You look for dudes that's good information that will help you throughout your journey out here on in this trucking. There's, you know, you got these chicks out here with the cleavage and everything that got the mad subscribers and talking about bullshit, you know, ain't hating on it, you know what I'm saying? Make your money. If you making YouTube money, that's great, you know what I'm saying? But it has nothing to do with me, you know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with making dough, you know what I'm saying? In this journey, you can't help me, you know, there's no kind of education behind your video, so I just cut that shit off, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that's just been me, you know. My journey is not gonna be no exciting journey, but I'm telling you, you know, anybody, get yourself a truck, get yourself a damn trailer, get your own authority, and run for yourself. Doesn't matter how the spot market is. If you are a hustler, if you even stay in your truck and you do $600 a day, you will make it out here in this bad market. All right, and I'm telling you this. It's something that I don't stay in my truck every day. I do a load and I go home. I do a load and I go home. I've been doing what I gotta do, and it's paying the bills. So it is what it is. But, you know, I'm not out there like I was with companies running all over the planet, fucking Earth, you know, trying to make a whole lot of money and this and that, man. It all depends how your lifestyle is. If you don't got nobody at home that loves you, then your ass will be in a fucking truck riding around the planet Earth. Plain and simple. You know, life is more than riding around in a fucking truck. I'm going to tell you that, all right? There's some things that, yeah, I sacrificed to get to where I'm at, all right? I sacrificed a lot of things, and I got to the point where, how do I go back to having that good time that I was doing and do trucking at the same time? And I can't. You know, it's like growing up, going to another stage. I have a problem going out and buying drinks for everybody. And you know, you go to the sports bar, boom, hey, I work hard for my money. So that don't go down. So most of my time, I like spending it with my children, spending it with my grands, and then I'm home thinking how to make my truck business better. That's all and simple. I'm learning all this stuff. It's coming all along. It just falls in. Just like I'm telling you, as much as people say, oh, the authority thing is hard and this and that, yo, look, check this out. All right, I thought it was gonna be hard. It's not hard. It's just a procedure that you gotta develop and how everything is gonna fall into place. If you understand what I'm saying, maybe I'm talking riddles or whatever, but everything will just fall into place. Yeah, after you'll learn how to do that. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that time, you'll learn how to do that. You know, you'll see how to get the permits. All that stuff falls into place. All you gotta do is read talk to other people, and boom, you'll be all right. You'll be all right, you know, and get out here and enjoy the freedom of trucking. You know what I'm saying? Because running with these companies and getting deductions and everything, some people need it. Some people can't walk on their own. Somebody got to hold your hand. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? And if you need somebody to hold your hand, I'll hold your hand. Come on and sign over with me. And you got your own truck and trailer, come over, sign over with me. I'll hold your hand. Plain and simple. I'll show you. Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The best way I can do it. All right? So, it is what it is. Other than that, I got how many goddamn more hours? I got 8 more hours. 8 more hours before I get unloaded. So I just got finished doing my IFTA in the truck. Alright? I just got finished doing my IFTA in the truck. So when people say, what about the back office? What about the paperwork and all that other shit? You do it right in your goddamn truck. The way technology is, you can do it right here in your truck and keep rolling. All right? And paperless. Paperless. All right? One thing that I do, my first year, I decided to use one fuel station, which is Pilot. Hey, I go to Pilot, all pilots. I go to all pilots and Flying J. I use my rewards card. Yes, it picks up my receipts. So I don't have to have all these paper receipts in my hand and nothing like that. I go on the app and it's all there. But at the same time, if you use, all right, this is how I got it on hand just this quick. If you use Trucking Office, all right, see that? If you use Trucking Office, right? Once you pull up to the tank, when you pull up to the station, all right, after you finish fueling, all you have to do is hit expenses. All right, add expenses, and then it's gonna ask you fuel. Real simple shit. Real simple. It does all the calculations for itself in Trucking Office. All right. So once you put your fuel in, your gallons in, boom. That's your IFTA right there. So at the end of the quarter, you go in your Trucking Office, right? Boom. And you see all the states where you put fuel in, all your gallons right there, and the cost. Then you go into your IFTA account. And you just transfer all the numbers over into, which is not much, you know, all into your IFTA account, and then boom, pay your IFTA, goddammit. All right, it's only going to take you 15-20 minutes, if that. So don't go by what these guys, you know, some of these guys talk a good fucking game. They say that, you know, they the king of all trucking and all that other shit, but yet can't fucking run an authority for themselves. All right, that's some sorry ass shit right there. And then, you know, especially if you ain't under the gun and you got your own shit, all right, and it's paid for. That's crazy to me. And you actually, you know, hey, there's guys out here sick, just sick, man. You know, but that's about it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's really crazy to me. You know, there's some big dudes, some heavy hitters out here, and the only thing that's hitting hard is their fucking YouTube channel. But you talk about real trucking, all right? And I'm a new guy in this shit. You talk about real trucking, real running a business, really getting out here and making it happen under the fucking high-ass notes and shit like that, and still making it happen. and these motherfucking clowns going around. I ain't even going there, but I'm just saying, it's just incredible. So why would you sit there and listen to the crap? So that's just me. Here I am. 4.5 years? 4.5 years driving CDLs. 4.5 years old. All right, and January it'll be 5 years. 5 years CD holding. It's not, to me, it don't take 22 years to learn this game out here in this trucking. It might take 22 years to watch the freight go up and down, and you can make some good judgments on what's going to happen next. It might take that length of time. But the game out here, if you really pay attention to it and look what's going on around you and how it is, hey, it don't take that long, man. When I got into trucking, I just thought, it's like I had to get over the way the guard shack people treated you, the way people greeted you. I had to get over that because, I just felt like everybody should speak. Everybody should be, first time meeting a person, everybody should speak, be nice or whatever. I ran into some racist stuff. I ran into some old sad shit. I ran into some dumbass shit, dumbass people or whatever, and it's just like I had to get over that, all right? Because I can't take the realness of me. I cannot take that into the guard shack. I got to come in there like a robot. Here's my paperwork. Here's my appointment time. Blah, blah, blah. I can't have a nice conversation with these people because you never know what they're going through. Just like a driver, you never know what he's going through for the day, But I can understand these people see drivers every day, all day. Hundreds of drivers come through, and every one of them has a different attitude, whether they're smart or they're dumb or they just don't know better or they can't speak English or they speak English and they just fucking stupid. All right? Oh, man. It's just a dummy in front of me. But, that's the game out here. And once you understand that, then you move on. Now you got to understand how the money is being made out here. You know what I'm saying? And when you start understanding the money, once you get off that cents per mile bullshit, then you understand how money's being made. I thought it was cents per mile when I first started out. Cents per mile, highest paid cents per mile was 54 cents per mile. I started out at a company called Silvercom up in Chicago, and they ran me red. But I made some good money. I made my buddy. Well, I ain't gonna call him my buddy. All right, a guy that I talk with or whatever. He was over in Schneider as an IC, and I told him how much I make. He was like, "Damn, you make more than me." And I was like, "Wow, really?" But see, I knew where I was going with it. If Snyder Finance was gonna give me a truck for $4,000 down and let me rock, then that's where I was gonna go. All right, that's where I was going, because I could not see myself walking into a dealer and buying a truck and getting out in this game. All right. I took that jump and I did it on faith, and I went out here and I made it happen. By the way your attitude, the way your mind is, it's going to be how you going to be successful out here. That's plain and simple. Yeah, at one point of time in trucking, yes, I did get depressed, and I just stopped rolling and stopped just feeling, because things was happening in my life. And it happens, you know what I mean? So, you know, you got to understand that this game is wicked. It could be good, it could be up and down, but the money's out here. You understand how to make the money, you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it. And that's what his trucking's all about. It's all about when you get in that behind that wheel, you better be going to make some money. All right? I don't play around with trucking. I don't play around and test the waters here and there and there. I'm out here to get this done and run this business. And that's what everybody else is going to be about when you get on your own. You know, because you know, and what I found out as being on my own and everything, it's the freedom. I don't have nobody telling me a heartbreak. I ain't got nobody sending me a text talking about, you know, something's due, or I ain't got nobody tell me shit about my logs. I ain't got nobody tell me nothing. All right, it's just whenever I'm ready to run, I run. I ain't got no dispatcher calling me up, interrupting my Sunday meal, dinner, or whatever, talking about, you gonna run tomorrow? You ready to go to work tomorrow? Or, you know, I don't have all that crap, you know? So, or, you know, just running all over the planet Earth, man. And not planet Earth, but United States. Running all over the United States to make $4 or $5 grand. It's good money. You can do it. You know, I hear guys going out for months and stuff like that. Yeah, it's good money and everything. But you know what, man? I think life is more important. You got to work smart. You can make that money, work smart, and still enjoy life. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's my little rant for the day. This is Big Face Trucker signing off. I'm happy to see y'all. I'll try to do some more videos, man, but I'm just out here trying to get it just like you trying to get it. So it is what it is. You know, when I'm sitting in the truck doing nothing like now, I might make a video. You know what I mean? I might make a video. So it is what it is. Remember, Big Face Trucker, I'm signing off. You know, speak from the heart, right with the left. Peace.